Hey yo, what's up guys, it is WizzardOffGames here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own game in Roblox 2021. So let's get into today's video. So, I think we're going to make a simulator. So yeah, we're going to make a simulator. We're going to have like a shop and all. We're going to have like a sell area. We're going to have some like GUIs and stuff. We're going to have like game passes and stuff like that. And yeah. So this is going to be episodes, so this is going to be an actual series. So yeah, so this is episode 1. So first off, let's make a, let's customize the base plate, map a little, in today's video. So I think let's go with, camo. Nothing too bright to the player's eyes, yeah. So I think that's good. And then, I think I just search up bubblegum sim walls. If that's not it, then bubblegum. I'll just do sim walls. Let's just get this. Let's just, alright, so this whole thing, I just want one. So this is, alright, this is one whole wall. So I'm gonna keep that, like the whole thing. So this is the one whole wall. Just gonna move that up because it's a little interfering. So I think that is pretty good. So let's increase the map size first. So I think like a decent amount, maybe let's just try 600 by 4 by 600. So let's actually just add a rig, a dummy, to measure how big. So 600 by 600 is pretty good, in my personal opinion. You could change whatever size you want. So yeah. So I'm just going to duplicate some of these, and I'm just going to just scale that up, make that a little big, and then I'm going to just do this, then make that a little small. Then I'm going to make that really big, and then small. And yeah, just keep on doing this until you like your map. So like make that one really small, I guess. Make that medium. Alright. Just push that a little back. So I think like that is good. So now you can actually group that, and then you can just keep on duplicating and stuff like that. Do not recommend you copy, because copying is just all over the place. So I don't really like that because it's like the same height. So we're actually going to change this to, actually no, let's go into this, and then I can change this to small. Alright, so like this will look pretty good. Then let's kind of like duplicate that. Let's rotate this by 90 degrees. Alright. Let's move this back, and boom. So, think about right there. Looks kind of good. So now let's just duplicate this again. Yeah, and be creative. You can put that down if you really wanted move this back. But yeah, you could really be creative with this, but this is just a tutorial, so let's just clear that. Yeah, but you could really be creative with this on how your map looks like. If you're a Blender builder, like if you're really experienced with Blender, you could really do some like nice builds. I'm not really experienced that well with Blender. I mean, I can make a simple tree that's poly, low poly. Yeah, I can make I can make that. Like that's pretty simple. That's basic. But I just can't really make stuff that's like advanced, like coin. So sadly, I will not be showing you how to make coins in Blender that well. But I will be showing you like how to make like a coin, I guess, in Studio. I know how to make like a little bit of coins in Blender. Like I know that you have to press like a certain key and then you'll go into edit mode, and then you can press like a certain key and then you'll go down and up and stuff. And then you can kind of design it. And then put like the image, and then you'll cut it around. And then you'll kind of like use the mirror tool. Yeah. But I don't know what the keys are called. Yeah. So that looks, whatever, that looks good. I might actually post this as an actual game, by the way, if it turns out pretty well and does pretty well. I'll even be showing you how to advertise your own game and get popular on Roblox. I'll even be showing you how to do that. So this map looks pretty good. So all I'm going to do, so I'm actually just going to delete the dummy, because yeah. And then I'm just going to just ungroup that, and I'm going to group that. So this is going to be just call this as to map walls. Let's get a folder. This is just going to be called map. Let's call this map 1 or something, because we're going to have like so we're going to have like, you know how like in simulators how they have like the portals and stuff like that. We're going to do kind of like that, but then we're going to make it so that whenever you go through the portal, maybe do an on-screen animation, probably, maybe, and then you can go through the portal, and then you can have like, yeah, and then you can have like eggs and stuff with a pet system and all that stuff. I do not know how to make a pet system, but I'll just show you a model that you can use. That's a pretty good pet system. I'm not that advanced with scripting, but I do know a little bit of scripting. Like, yeah. So, let's just make the actual map circle. So you know how like in simulators they have like pastel brown, like they have like this big circle, like here, I'll show you what I mean. So they have like this in the ground, like in the center of the map, like they have like this, and then you can walk around and stuff like that. That's what I kind of want to make. Should I make this a square? Or should I make the circle? Yeah, I'll make it a circle. And actually, we're actually going to delete the grass texture, because we don't really need the grass texture, because I'll show you a lot better texture that you can use. So let's actually do it right now. So let's just do that. Okay, so make this a smooth plastic, and then don't worry if it looks like bad and stuff. Go to images and work in toolbox and just type in special pattern, special checker pattern, and you'll get this. So it should have the exact same name like this. It should be made by Bingo Boy. If not, then it's probably the fake one. But yeah, get this one, and then you want to drag that into your floor or base plate or whatever. And then you want to go to decal, copy the texture ID, delete the decal, then add a new texture. Then inside the texture, paste the URL, and now it should look like this, really weird and stuff like that, like this. Now don't worry, just all you have to do, and says just do studs per tile V, and just change that to like however you like. I'm just gonna do 15, and then for the U, do 15. So that looks a little bit small, so I'm gonna change that to 30. To 30. So I'm gonna change it to 35, so it's a little bit more even, kind of. Then transparency, set that to 0.991, and now it should create this texture, which is a very nice texture. But here's the thing: if you zoom out, it'll kind of like do the texture glitch, like like that. You kind of just saw, like like that. To fix that, you just have to make this up higher. Or actually, to fix this, players won't be viewing up this high, so don't worry about that. You can actually change that inside of Start Player, and then in Properties, you'll see Max Camera Zoom Distance. Change that to however you would like. I think 56 is fine, and then for Min Zoom Distance, to be honest, I'll change that to 1. So, yeah. That's what I'll do. And then you can kind of like some events. Like, so if you really want, you can have like maybe like a parkour over here, and then to get like coins in the game or whatever. Like kind of like that over here. So I think so, and you know, in like some games, like they have like the pathway, and then they have like the chest. So like a reward chest coming soon. I think we could do that. Maybe. Well, first, let's actually add a shop first. Pathway to shop. So I'll just add a block. Let's kind of put this inside of that. Let's kind of even it out a little. And let's make this like that. And this will be run out to a path. So let's duplicate that. So like that. So let's do that for both of these. Alright, so now since we filled that in, let's actually scale that up so it looks a lot better. So like that will be pretty good. And then this will be the actual shop. Right there. So I think maybe today we're going to make the shop. So yeah, let's do that real quick. So first, let's just put the part down. Let's make this thing not hollow. So it's a little bit more easier to make. So I think like that will be pretty good. And then let's scale that up. Like that. Let's duplicate that. Make that a little bit. And let's color that. And let's shift, and let's kind of get it kind of like out like that. And yeah, that looks pretty good as like a overhang kind of thing. The back doesn't, so I'm just gonna have to fix that. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's just put this to like cyan kind of. Now you kind of want like the brick kind of texture kind of thing. So let's do that right now. So let's add a part, and let's rotate this to 90 degrees. All right, let's put this kind of in the building. Just do this to white, and you can kind of like scatter the bricks around. So just do that. Alright, boom. So now we have pretty good amount of bricks. Just select all these by holding control. And now since we've done that, let's group them. Let's duplicate this, and let's drag them over to the other side. So it makes us a little bit more easier for us. So now since we've done that, let's rotate this model by 90 degrees once again, and let's kind of like scale it, and let's match it with this roll. So let's just drag it on this wall actually, and to be honest, it's pretty simple. So then we have to go into this model, and let's just delete the outer. Alright, let's do this same thing for over here. Alright, boom. So, now I got the shop all done. So, yeah. Alright, so, let's have all these models. Let's actually group them together, and this will be called bricks. So then we're also going to so this whole part is just going to be just the main. Oh no, main. Yeah, let's group this, and this will just be called shop. And then this will be just be called shop deck. So that'll be kind of like a shop decor. We could drag the bricks into there, and these parts, let's all group them, and this will just be called pathways. Check that into map 1 and shop decor. Alright, drag into map 1. So now since the shop is in there, let's actually just add a new part into workspace. Alright, here, let's just make a sign real quick. It's not going to be the best looking sign, but it's just going to have the actual shop on it. So we're going to have a surface GUI, text label, and we don't see it. So let's solve that. Nope. So apparently it's on the left. So let's actually just make the size to 1, comma 0, 1, comma 0. So now I'll fit the whole thing. Let's do background transparency set to 1, text scaled, and let's make that white. So just have the bold, and this will just be shop. So I kind of want this to be the max. Can it? No, it can always be up to 100. Well, that stinks. Just a 2. Well, no. 2. And then let's make this. No. Alright. So. Alright, so now I have on the 2 sides is shop. Let's put that right here. Let's also have the black outline because I think that will look a lot better. So 0.1. 0.1. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's actually add the pad for the actual shop now. So yeah, I know this episode is pretty long. But yeah, but this is of course the map building, so this is always going to take pretty long. Let's make this to Dusty Rose. If we can. No, it's not like what I want. Right here, Dusty Rose. So, let's make this neon. Should I make this electric blue? No, I think Dusty Rose looks a lot better, maybe. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Really blue seems to fit. So let's actually add a billboard UI. So a text label. So let's make this for extend offset. Let's make this go up by 2. Now let's make that. So 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 looks pretty good. Always on top. Let's make this cartoon. So let's not make that infinite. Let's make that. So let's make that go to 100. So yeah. So when you just see a shop sign, I'll go right into shop. So that'll look pretty good. So this will just be shop part. Put that inside that. Alright. So that looks pretty good. So as you can see, we have a shop sign right there. We have like a shop, and then we have a shop pad. So that looks pretty good. So this could be a full-on simulator. So let's actually anchor all of this. Okay, floor anchored. Anchor that, and let's anchor that. Alright, so everything's now anchored. So as you can see, we can zoom out. We do not see the glitch, which is pretty good. And then as you can see, we have the shop. So that works perfectly. And then, I'll just anchor that. Alright. So that looks pretty good. It's stuck all together, and then as you can see, if we go through, we see the shop. And then as you can see, if we step on it, nothing happens, which is good because we didn't script that yet. And as you can see, the bricks work perfectly fine. The thing is, you can even climb them. I may make that off camera so that you can't not climb on them, because we don't really want players to climb on top of them. It's not really an obby, it's really a simulator, so we're going to do that off camera. Yeah, the overhang looks pretty good. The modeling looks pretty good. Yeah. So I think all we really need to accomplish is the coins and a few scripts and GUIs, Game Pass shop, and all that, and more. So I think today will be the end of the video, because it is literally 28 minutes long, so that's pretty a long time. Yeah, so we cover the shop. I think all you need to do is sell. We can do that next episode. Today was just all about the building and stuff like that, so I'll see you in the next video. Peace.